Hi, my name's James. I'm a digital artist that creates artwork based on emotions, frustrations and feelings. You can see some of my artwork behind me and also below. This one is titled Unreasonable Expectations, and if you've seen one of my previous videos you'll see me trying to explain what the artwork is and why it's being created. But what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to show you how this started off and give you some insight into how it was created. So first of all, let me get rid of the image below and replace it with my Photoshop screen. So what we have here is the original image, and I've blurred out the lady's bottom so it doesn't offend some people. And what I've done is I've purchased a stock image from Shutterstock, and I've then manipulated that image so that it goes from this to this. So let me do a quick reveal for you, and just to show you the finished artist article. And as you can see from the image you saw before, the one that's over my shoulder here and there, we've gone from a basic stock image to a bright, colourful, punchy image which is packed full of emotion, packed full of anger in some cases. But to show you, let's just move backwards and let's just slide through the layer stack. Now the layer stack, if you're not familiar, basically is if you think of pieces of tracing paper, each with different elements sat on top of each other, all building up, and then you looking through that big stack of tracing paper, you see one final image, because all of those images have come together like a jigsaw and are sitting on top of each other. And that's how Photoshop works in a very, very basic, rough form. But on the left hand side here, you can see, it's down here, I can't see where my finger's pointing, down there you can see what's called the layer stack, and within that layer stack you might be able to see, you might not be able to see depending on your size of your screen because it's quite small, but there are various activities going on where there are small elements being added, there are textures being added. For example, this particular one is my own hand, and if we zoom in, I took a photograph of my own hand and then I cut it out and I placed it on the stack, the layer stack, in a layer, and I added it where I want. That hand has been repeated a number of times, as you can see, and it has lots of other textures layered over it. So this is how a lot of these other images are put in. This is a stock image again from, I can't remember if it was from Envato Elements or Shutterstock, but again, same principle. I put a mask over the top of it, which is this section here, and I cut out the pieces that I didn't want. This is what these are here, where my mouse is moving. You can see this element here on the right hand side. This is what's called the mask, and it's effectively a way of non-destructively hiding elements or revealing elements on the layer stack. And then you've got things such as changing the hue and saturation, and also we've got like a piece of lava here, whereby I've specifically used those. Oh bugger, my screen is just turned off, which is very helpful. I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, this is great. Let me just do this all over. Let me just move that over there. This is so funny. I really shouldn't do this for a living, should I? But anyway, after that little faux pas, as I said, in the layer stack you've got like a piece of volcano here, or some lava, which I've then used a mask to highlight certain areas, and you can see that those certain areas are here. So you can see these outlined dotted areas of the pieces which I've revealed from that particular image. Again, that was a stock image. And going through, you've got lots and lots of things. I've got some pieces which I didn't use, some pieces I added, but the stack of layers itself is fairly substantial. As you can see, I get scrolling, but for me it's the fact that what you've got is a very, very, very thought-provoking image, with a lot of my personal feelings and emotions wrapped up in this. And if you see one of my previous videos, you will see theory behind this. You'll hear the small story behind it, and shortly you'll be able to get a free copy of my magazine, which will include this. In fact, it's focused on this particular image. I'm pointing over there because my screen's over there, sorry. On this particular image, Unreasonable Expectations, and the image itself will be available, as you saw in the very beginning, as a framed piece of wall art in a very, very nice bespoke frame, which has been made specially to my specifications. And then I print the image, I mount the image, and then I'll frame it within this bespoke made frame, ready to post out to you to hang on your wall. In addition, there will be a one-of-one digital collectible in the form of a NFT. That'll be available on Foundation. I will put that link over on my website, and I'll share it in my links. So if you go to my bio, click on this, you'll find all the links to everything there. This isn't ready yet. I've got a countdown going on my website, but if you go there, you'll see the countdown. It will be the 1st of October when the limited edition set of 10 only of these will be available. They'll be available at a very, very, very reduced price. A very, very reduced price. That's good English, James. At a reduced price with a special number, which is close to my heart. And then 14 days later, it will go back up to its proper retail price, which is substantially higher. And again, that number is very, very, very close to my heart. And I'll explain why I use those particular numbers in another video, and also in the magazine, which explains what this is. But enough from me, I'm waffling now. If you want something like this framed in a limited edition, you will get a certificate of authenticity, and you will have the option of, as you see behind me, purchasing a set of 4 which go into 2 different series of my collections, which again will be a very, very, very limited availability on those. But anyway, I was going to stop waffling, but I'm still waffling. Get to know me, you know I waffle a lot. So follow me, follow my website, jameshurley.art, or mycreativeimages.com, where my work is curated. And drop us a follow on my TikTok here. If you're watching this on Instagram, drop a follow there. If you're watching this on Facebook, drop a follow there. LinkedIn as well, and Pinterest. God, too many places. Oh, and Tumblr. Just find me, drop a follow. Yeah, you can listen to me waffle on all day. All right, bye bye.